Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, Cos Reps Corner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love, I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
People like this, known as SEYILAW, look at him at the top left hand corner of this video. People like this are the reason why Nigerians are passing through what they are passing through now, because people like this supported bolaahmedtinubu from the start. And in this particular video, let me use the word, there was a situation that a building that Peter Obi had, or that belonged to him, or that he rented, money was found there, and people felt because he was then a government official that he was the one who had the money. Peter Obi have several times denied the allegation that it wasn't his money. But people like this, SEYILAW, who feels that Peter Obi lied, still maintain that he lied. And I don't really know what's wrong with these people. People like this should not even stand in anywhere and talk. People like SEYILAW don't have the moral justification to stand and judge this man, because they have said a lot of things against this man, and yet things did not go the way they planned. Let me tell you something. If you feel you are wise, if you feel you are doing the right thing, why not stand by what you preach? You are the one that supported bolaahmedtinubu during the last elections. Now you are there trying to cover your tracks. It's wrong. Anyway, Peter Obi has always given it clarity right from time. He's still giving it clarity, even to Arise News officials. Talking about Dr. Abati and OG, he gave them clarifications. You will see here, I will share you with the video, the one that SEYILAW said, where he accused Peter Obi and how he lied on his head. That is the truth. You do not do that because you want to make the person you are supporting nice. And Peter Obi that I know will not do that thing. Peter Obi that I know will not put money in one place without him bringing profit. You do not know. Most of us don't know Peter Obi. He is my Anambra brother. We love spending, but we don't spend extravagantly. It's in our blood. It's not that they say we can give you 10,000, but that is how we make something nice for you. But giving you 20,000 to go and spend, just to go and eat, it will be difficult. That's how we behave. Not that we cannot help, not that we cannot give, but we are giving when you need it, not because you want it. No, it's different from wanting it and needing it. Make your inquiry. Let me not drag you. Let me allow you to see what happened in this video, and happy to be defending himself. Okay, I want to thank you for always watching my content, and appreciate your love and the care. For those of us who have not subscribed or follow us on social media platform, please I beg you, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share, so that we can move this ministry to a permanent side. The coming next time to see me on your screen, guys. I leave us with this video where SEYILAW had lied on the head of Peter Obi, and Peter Obi came out to clear the air once again. Please give me your comment, reaction, opinion after watching these interviews or this video.
I know there was raids after that discovery of other apartments in the building, and given that you own an apartment there, what were your experience?
Very, very good question. Well, I'm sure for me, let me tell you my sadness. It's not actually an issue of just that cash was found. I leased an apartment there. I lived there. I was there in that block when they came to search the apartment in question. So it's something I know. But let me tell you what is worrisome. Well, we don't know. They are still dealing with who owns the money and who doesn't own the money. Maybe that will one day be clarified. But let me tell you where I'm even worried. Assuming the money was even from a background that is questionable, why will anybody keep it in such a circumstance? The place could have caught fire. Anything could have happened. If that money was put in our banking system, whoever kept it would have earned 8% per annum, so it would have earned about $7 million by now. 1 minute, it would have earned about let me finish. That $7 million million is about $2.8 billion naira today. That is the amount I spent for secondary school, the entire secondary schools in Anambra State for the year. If we had decided to be generous, and decided I give each graduate 1 million, they would have shared it to 2,800 graduates, out of which 2,000 would have been successful. I can go on and tell you what that money will do. A bank that is keeping the money would have made 7% because they would have given it to a business at 15%, make 7%, which means the bank will keep going, and the business that they loaned it to will keep going. That is economy. But that money was kept in a place where, I own an apartment there. People said to me, oh, you live there. Yes, I live there. It was built by somebody I'm close to and everything. And I told him, I said, I haven't finished being governor of Anambra State for 8 years. I cannot live outside Anambra State. Never. The only place I have a house officially built is in Onitsha. If you see any house anywhere in Lagos, Abuja, anywhere belonging to P2B, confiscate it. I live in Onitsha. So for my wife and family, I leave that place, and I'm happy that God asked those who searched the place, because I was abroad. I traveled 2 days after, and they said they wanted to search my apartment. I sent the key through a very good Nigerian who was traveling. I'm sure the Yoruba man, he would tell people the story one day, said to him, give these people this key. They sent the key, and they searched my whole apartment. I can tell the only result they found there, they say, this man doesn't live here. It's only his wife's clothes and shoe that we saw and everything. That we didn't see anything belonging to him. But I've said it to so many Nigerians. P2B wears only black shoe, and I have 2 pairs of it anytime, and I travel with it. The purpose of shoe is to protect the leg from being hot. Nothing else. So that people are wearing one, they go and buy $200 one, $300. It's a waste of time. I buy this from Marks and Spencer, $49.99. Finish. It's a shoe. Nothing else. They say, oh, we didn't even see watch. I've said it openly to everybody. This is the only watch I have. I won it for 17 years. Purpose of watch is to keep time. Why would I keep a watch at home? Whose time is he keeping? What are you doing? So, I leave the place. I want you to go and check my background. I'm not a poor person. Before I became governor, all of you can go and check my background, who I was before I became governor. Before I went into public life, I'm a very rich person. However, I have allergy for money being wrongly spent. That is why I go to schools. Every month, go and check the record till date. I visit at least 5 secondary schools all over Nigeria. The last visit was in Sokoto, and I give each at least 1 million naira. That is for me expenditure. Not to use it to buy watch that I keep at home, keeping time that nobody uses. It doesn't make sense to me.
Thank you very much.
So, the apartment is yes, but I'm appealing to Nigerians that is not a way to keep money.
If you heard that a governor once had a governor's aide once had about 200 million naira cash in his car, that the governor said he should go and deliver it somewhere. And then the governor claimed that it was for contract. And they caught the person. That would you still support that kind of governor? The person said, now the people that whether they ruin this country, they'll be that. Why will I support such a person? And I said that person is Peter Obi. Google it. That person is Peter Obi. But you don't know about that because you choose to be blind by your followership. I said every
This
time.
is true and can be confirmed.
Google it. Is no. I said there was a governor who once supported another candidate that wanted to become a godfather until his person fought against him, and the person came out to say that he was demanding for 7.5 billion naira from him for the money he used to support him. And he said, now those APC governor. And I said, that's Peter Obi. That was what Obiano said. And once it is the person they support, automatically it becomes is a lie. But when it is another person, it is the truth. It doesn't work that way. The truth is not selective.
I still maintain that I do not have problem with Obiano.
You and the governor, your successor, Willie Obiano, you seem to be a daggers drawn.
No way.
What is happening between the two of you?
I don't know where you get the facts.
No,
What
I read the stories in the papers.
No, that's wrong.
He has been accused you of all kinds of things.
No, what was he accused me of? Can you give me one?
Well, he accused you, for example, that he had to pay you for him to become governor. He accused you that you were not as successful a governor as you claim, and your media man Valentine Obianyam has responded to some of those.
Ruben, nobody have accused me in Anambra State.
No, I'm saying the governor.
No. I live in Anambra State, and nobody in Anambra State will you meet that's Anambra indigenous, even when he doesn't like me, will tell you Peter Obi was not successful as a governor. It's impossible. Come, let's walk the streets of Onitsha. I live in Onitsha. And as you know, I was a governor who was not traveling with routine of securities and everybody. Until today, it remains the same. Come, let's walk the street. That's how you know. And I live there. It's not as if I finished governing. Anambra State is the only place that have a home, have a house called my own. If you see any piece of land or house belonging to Peter Obi in Abuja, burn it down or take it. If you see one in Lagos, take it. Why have a flat in Lagos? I live in Onitsha. Not even anywhere, Onitsha. Due to my own house there. That's where I live. And I'm always there. I came from there yesterday. Can show you my boarding pass. I came from the last flight from Asaba yesterday. When I finish, I go back there. We will live there if we didn't do well. Every road you see in Onitsha today was constructed by me. If you cross the bridge, you go and ask anybody. So nobody can tell you that you see children doing well today in America. It is me. I changed the school dynamics. They were number 26 and 27 when I came into office. And I've just called the banks where I left money. That is how you know. So it's not a question of this. Every secondary school in Anambra State, for example, have 2 buses. I bought them. I bought one in my first tenure. I bought the other one in my second tenure. No, they've never had any since I left. They've not had any since I left. Just to give you one example. I bought computers. The highest amount of desktop computers ever bought by a government in Africa was purchased from us by HP. Truly Stanley. He said it the other day in the news. 30,000 computers paid up front. Innocent, I paid him 5 billion up front to supply us vehicle 1 year before he delivered one vehicle. So these are records, they are not there. So nobody will have accused me of anything. And let me tell you, you're wrong. Since I left as governor of Anambra State, nobody, not Anambra State government, directly or indirectly have paid me 1 naira. I've not received any form.
Are you not entitled to pension?
I don't know, but I'm saying I've not received anything. When people were bringing us of laws to say, governor this, governor, I told them, when I live here, I live here. Never received 1 naira. I want you to put it on record and make that.
But you still haven't answered my question.
Yes.
What's the relationship between you and Governor Willie Obiano?
We have a good relationship. He's the governor. He's elected to focus on to serve for the people. Not my relationship with him is irrelevant. He's elected. You see, this is where I will get it wrong. You must focus on what you elected, Ruben. When I was in office, I can tell you, I and most of the elites are not in good terms. But I wasn't elected. You have seen me say it every day. Even my own wife comes back and says, I met Ruben, I met this man, he's not happy with you. I said to her, listen, my job is not to make people happy. There's people in the entertainment industry whose job is to make everybody happy. Me, I'm not happy myself. I'm elected to fix school, fix road, and do this. You must focus on what you're elected to do. He's not elected to have a good relationship with me. He's elected to do the roads, fix the school, make Anambra State work. For example, he gave an example that some people are exporting bitter leaf and ogo worth of $5 million. We want to see the farm. We want to see this is what is elected to do, not to keep it to be happy or do this thing. I've just told you in issue of saying I paid money. I said I have never received one kobo from anybody as an ex-governor. I'm not looking for one. My focus is how do we make Nigeria work.